Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, how are you doing this evening? Hello, Carrie Lawson, Miss Justice, Minnie Pearl. What a sad day in Tennessee. That's an ironic name for today. How are you all doing tonight? Apparently, I wasn't live just a moment ago. There it goes. Okay, there we go. So, sad day in Tennessee. If you've not heard the news, I'm sorry to tell you that Dolly Parton has passed away today. Forgive me, I'm moving my mic around so you hear noise. I apologize. So, I figured tonight would be a great night to have a game night. Just cut back, kick back, cut loose, have a little fun. And not just because many of Dolly Parton, but it's just the kind of mood I'm in tonight. With all the drama and the BS of the True Crime Committee, yeah, there we go. True Crime community going on right now. We just need a break. Just need a day where we're all chill, relaxed, just have a good time. So, this is how these games work. Just in case if anybody didn't know, it is the Jackbox games. I have some of them, and I'll share my screen in a moment. Miss Justice, I do not think they involve any math at all. There are some trivia games, right? But one of them does involve math. I apologize. Now that I think about it, one of them does involve some math sometimes. Just random trivia game type deals. There is a couple games, other games I think we might do. Depends on what you guys say. Well, you'll see the list in just a moment. Um, D Love, how are you doing? Thank you for coming out. It's not the kind of math that you need a calculator for. Um, it's like you roll a dice, you have to add up to, but not go over the number 21. If you go over 21, then, well, the game has a funny thing to do about that. I'll just leave that game to be what it is. So it's not hard math. It's not anything difficult. These are mostly trivia games. They all call from 3 to 8 players. If we have more than 8 participants, then people can participate in the audience. The audience in some of these games can decide who wins that round. Nobody needs to come up and join me live on stream. That's not necessary. You can sit in the chat room, talk, and have a good time as well. So, this is the list of games that I have. I'm going to put it up in 1 second here. This is the list of games that I have. You got Trivia Murder Party, which is the game I said occasionally we'll have to do a little bit of math, but it's really just adding up the numbers on a dice. So I think that's this version. Of course, you got You Don't Know Jack, if you know what that game is. Joke Boat, which is pretty good. It gives you a subject or a one line type of deal, and you have to make a joke with it. These are just some of the games that I played. I don't know what all these games are. Quiplash, that is a pretty funny game where it gives you a card. It gives you a here. You get a little prompt, something that you do. You'd be surprised to see a donkey do, and then you write in what that one thing would be, and then everybody votes on it to see who is the funniest. No, I don't think there are crime related games. Well, the trivia murder party ones, they're crime related. Your character can die. So, is there any particular game that anybody wants to try to play? You like trivia ones? So do I, honestly. It is recommended that you have a secondary device, or if you have or at a computer or laptop, have a secondary screen, or you can split your screens. The You Don't Know Jack. Okay, we could start with either one of them. Gary, doesn't matter to you, okay? Who else is here tonight? I know there's 6 people here. Just not everybody's talking. All right, that's cool. Well, then, Miss Justice, you would definitely like the joke boat one, and the Quiplash ones. Trying to think. You don't know Jack 2015? Okay, so if anybody doesn't know, you're going to need to go to a website. Like I said, it will work. It will work best if you have a split screen. A split screen or another device that you can use, because you'll need to go to Bear with me a second. Website is jackbox.tv. Putting the website in the chat for you right now. Jackbox.tv. And once you do so, I will give you the room code. That'll allow you to get in the room where we're playing. Hang on one moment. I'm getting in that room. Okay, so that room code again. UYZT. And hang on a second. I just realized it's not sharing that screen. One moment. If you don't hear it, please let me know. It should have sound. UYZT. U is umbrella, Y is in yo-yo, Z is in zebra, T is in Tom. One moment here, guys. I'll get that fixed in just a moment where you can hear it. I apologize. Bear with me a moment. I appreciate your patience with me. This may not work after all. There we go. Yes, Carrie, that is it. UYZT.
Uninvited to the wedding.
Let me know if you can hear that, guys.
I'm sorry, but these wrong answer of the game sponsors, these can't be real, yes? They're absurd. Look, if the price tag is high enough, I'll say whatever the hell you want, but I mean, come on.
Choosing last half of my shift for me?
Yeah, like, you mean, like, 4 hours?
Yeah, that'd be great. All you have to do is just check IDs when people come in, and if anyone's rowdy, just cuff them and put them in our holding cell.
Oh, okay. I'm like 105 pounds and I'm 5'2".
Yeah, that's great. Here's some handcuffs. Here's some mace. Well, it's a mace bottle. I've used most of it for, spraying on food, so it's empty. But people do still react to it when you pull it out.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Do you owe the IRS money and back taxes? $10,000, $20,000, $100,000? We can help. The law offices of Wilson, Hanson, Young &
We'll start off
Associates can help
something
you
easy.
get
We'll
out
just
from
start
under
off with the
tax
first
debt
game
by
here.
faking your own death. It's true. For just a small fee,
Is
our
everybody
lawyers will
in?
help you fake your death, easing your tax burden. Exploding motorcycle, alligator attack, saving the world from an asteroid. We promise your fake death will not only be convincing, it will be cool. No lame deaths guaranteed. As an added bonus, we also provide a DVD of your funeral. See who comes, see who cries, see who suspects.
There you go again. There's the room code if you haven't
And if
joined
anyone
us.
suspects, we'll take care of them. Call the law offices of Wilson, Hanson, Young & Associates to help you fake your death. And remember, we don't get paid until people are fully convinced you're dead. We also specialize in DUIs and wrongful paternity suits.
Hey kids, are your parents out of the room? Yeah! Good, because I want to talk to you about candyforgold.com. At candyforgold.com, we take all your parents' boring old gold and jewelry and
Just waiting
send
for
you
others
back
to
bags of
join.
delicious
Oh,
candy.
Miss Justice joined.
Listen, we can't send you the candy unless you send us the gold. So here's what I need you to do. Wait till your mommy and daddy leave the house, sneak into their bedroom, and look through all their drawers. Oh. If you see anything made of shiny gold, just grab it. It doesn't even have to be made of gold, just as long as it's shiny. The next part's easy.
Carrie
Just
joined
put
as
it all in
well.
a properly sealed and stamped box or envelope and mail it to candyforgold.com. And whatever you do, don't tell your parents. They're
Anybody
busy.
else
They don't
gonna
want to know
join?
anything about this. I'm serious. Keep your mouth shut. That's candyforgold.com. Shh. It's our little secret.
Yeah, Cookie,
Got
I
room
took a
for
poll
more?
in the office, and we all thought that Gravity was worth seeing in the theater.
Okay, agree to disagree. I thought it was way better on my iPod Shuffle.
Can someone please mop up that melted bronze? Someone's gonna step
So
in
then
that.
she's like, don't give me the office birthday card if there's nowhere left to sign it. She's like, where am I supposed to sign it? On the back?
This is for wonderful players, so we have room for one more. If somebody wants to join, jackbox.tv. Room code is right here in the room here.
So again, if everyone could just refrain from any offensive slurs or language. Thank you.
Are you moving? Do you need some strong guys to help you move? Are you emotionally cold or in need of a psychological breakthrough? Then
I
call
can wait a
3
moment,
strong
D-Love.
guys.
That's fine. If you
Emotional
or have
movers.
problems getting
Could you be careful
getting
with
to
the
join.
bookcase? It's an antique.
No problem. Hey, are you okay?
I just got promoted, and all my dad said was, guess you're not so dumb after all.
Sometimes older men have a hard time expressing emotion, and they hide the love behind sarcasm and humor. Trust me, he's proud. Maybe you should give
Let's
him a
be
call.
within reason, though.
I've already
Let's
got
be
him
within
on the
reason
phone.
what Miss Justice has just said.
I love you, Dad.
I would suggest something similar
So
to
give
your
us a call
name.
and let us help you
Your,
move.
not,
Also,
your
it's okay to
name
forgive
in
yourself.
chat. But realistically,
Hey, Jerry.
hey
Doing a little
Juniper,
yard
how
work?
are you?
Oh, yeah. Just got some new garden
Realistically,
gnomes.
you can't put
No,
anything,
why?
but
Look at the size
I
of
would
that garden
still
gnome.
suggest something close to
Oh,
what
I
your
see you
name
noticed
is
my
in the
gnome's
chat.
giant package. I should have mentioned, these aren't regular garden gnomes. They're
There's
well-endowed
somebody that I
garden gnomes from
played
Nomai.
these
I
kind of
bought the
games
whole
with
set.
and that
There's
play them
Python
at like
Pete,
11
Busty
o'clock
Barbara,
at
and my
night.
personal favorite,
And
Giant
some of the
Balls
names
McGillicuddy.
get a
So, what do you
little-
think, Raj?
Right?
I can't look away.
Hey boys, what you talking about?
Sarah, don't come over
To
here.
be nice.
Oh look, garden gnome.
Kids, get in the house.
No, my well-endowed garden gnomes from the people who brought you lawn globes with nipples.
So while this is actually low rating a moment here, I'm actually going to see if I can mute this real quick. I'm going to just talk a moment here. And say, when I do a game night, we're not restricted to just a game. I'm not talking about true crime stuff, but for those that don't know, and I apologize if, yeah, unfortunately, it's not really balanced. I hear it in my ears. once I unmute it, I'll adjust the settings sound. So, when I put up a Nate, that's a game night. There's a side of me some people know and some people don't. Oh, Misty Rose, you go to jackbox.tv, just like it says right here on the screen. And then you put in the room code, which is this right here. And make a name for yourself. And hit join. What it's going to do is going to pop up a window like a tab for a Google Chrome tab or whatever browser you're using. It'll open up there. Sorry, I'm laughing at what it's saying. What the game is saying that you guys can't hear anymore. And you'll want to hit, of course, join the game because it'll allow you to be those fourth person that we don't have yet if you're going to join. But on our game nights, there's a side of myself that a lot of people don't know. Juniper knows. Carrie knows. I think Miss Justice knows. Where I have a unique ability, let's put it that way, that some people don't like. But if somebody comes in and they want to know, they have a question, they want to know what that question, the answer to that question is, the real life situation type of deal. Again, not related to true crime. I can't tell you where Summer Wells is. Let's put it that way. I may just stop a game or in between games and help that person. Or I may have predictions. Like I just recently told my mods what I think is going to happen this winter. Which I'll talk about in a little bit later. I'll put that out on this live as well before I end. What I think this winter is going to be like. With storms, I usually can predict a storm, especially winter storms. For some reason. Ah, Juniper! Juniper's joining us.
Cookie Masterson, and hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious.
Is that okay with my voice? Is that better?
Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff.
I turned that volume down.
4 players?
Yes,
what
but I
happened?
can't tell
Did
you
not
where.
Agree on a rental?
I'm usually off on where.
If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some
I
sweet
can turn it down a
prizes
little
and
bit more,
bonus
but I
cash.
don't want to turn it down a lot. That way people don't miss the question.
And so it begins.
Get ready, time for question. 1.
Let's start with Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Watch the clock.
Jackbox.tv website where you enter your answer.
Player 1. Player 3. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it. May I introduce his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Watch your clock. Player 1. Well, I've seen worse. Player
Oh
2.
no! Did you close the
Renaissance
screen,
first
Miss
occurred in Italy
Justice?
in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Man, I can't answer a question right.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Oh no!
Take a stab at. Brought to you by the letter U. Nebrow.
It's the put the choices into order and buzz in and see if you are right.
Jennifer, you're doing better than me.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Time's almost up. Player 1. The Count would be so disappointed. Player 3. Ernie has no eyebrows at all. Bert has one long single eyebrow. And the Count has two. 2 eyebrows! You just picked up an extra $1,000 for that. And yet, none of them have ever blinked.
Obviously, I am not good at trivia questions. Is that more balanced or turn my mic up?
Here's one I like to call Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette?
Sure. It's the only character I know.
Not much time left. Player 4. Whoa. Players 1 and 3. Here's what you meant to pick. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers.
Try this on for size. The man in the backwards yellow hat. And it's a dis or dat.
Siegfried was the only one I knew.
Player 1. You need the most help, so this dis or dat is just for you. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the X button. If it's Curious George, press the B button.
No.
Now the rest of you listen up. Lock in your answers before player 1, because if player 1 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the cash. All right, let's get started. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. Egged a house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. Ew, baby, baby, baby. Ew.
Wow, I'm doing bad.
Now I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That'll bring an end to our first round. And player 3 is at the front of the class. At least for the moment. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And remember, our wrong answer to the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Okay, how about it? Open wide for Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Time's a
Oh boy,
wasting.
guys.
Player 3. Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. Players 1 and 4. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise.
Question 7. Yeah, let's take your monkey bang.
This one's called Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Time's running out. Player 3, getting colder. Players 1 and 4. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 he could magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Say hello to Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Why these four together?
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus. Watch your time. Players 1 and 4. That answer has a hole in it. Correct answer, show yourself. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall.
Oh dear God, they went there.
Here we have Wine or Lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Time is short. Player 4, honest mistake. Players 1 and 2, this isn't going to go with dinner at all. One right answer coming up. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is
Well,
very offensive.
some I wouldn't know about.
Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn.
Miss Justice, I'm sorry. Maybe next game it will.
Let's try. I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Watch the time. Players 1 and 2. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press your A button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong. And one more thing. Remember the clue. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck.
Okay. I think that was Buffalo. I want to see my score.
It's player 2! I'd like to say that all 4
Miss
of you
Justice,
did
you
very
won.
nicely. However, player 2 did just a little bit nicelier. Yeah, player 2 is the niceliest. However, just so there's no confusion.
You don't know Jack!
Okie dokie. That's how these kind of games go. And I'll stop sharing this. Oh, Miss Justice, you did good. Miss Justice, you did good. Seeing is important, for sure. All right, I'm going to pick a game this time. This is actually my personal favorite one. You can have up to 8 players. Bear with me a moment here. And don't forget, if you don't want to compete, you can still participate by being part of the audience. Okay, I just got the password, so I'm putting that in right now. And that password, go to get jackbox.tv once again. And I'll show the screen in just a second. Dolly Parton, we all are sad. She was a huge piece of Tennessee and revitalization and growth in a city that really didn't have a lot of prospects. Or I should say, have a lot of going on for it for a long time. Miss Justice, this is the game that you need to have a little bit of math skills, but like I said, it's only adding up like the numbers on a dice. And we have myself, Miss Justice, Carrie, Juniper, anybody else going to join? This is multiple choice trivia, just so you know. Only 4 possible answers. You should, if you're on a touch, like your phone or something, you should maybe just tap the screen. Yeah, the screen is not as harsh as the last one we played. Do I have everybody that wants to play? I mean, I do see we have some people lurking. They're more than welcome to join us. Jackbox.tv. Room code is in the chat room. And if we do get 8 play people, there is an audience participation. So you can still participate. It's just you're not competing. Well, you're collectively competing instead of being the one of the 8 competing. I don't see anybody else in the chat saying they're going to join or anything like that. So I'm going to say that everybody's here, which is fine. If you do want to, if you see a question or two and you want to participate, like I said, you can always go and join the audience once I start it. Watch out, there may be a scream coming up. So if you have earbuds in, please be careful. Or Juniper. Oh no. Keep playing. I'll share the sound. Fix it in just a second. Keep playing. The game's going to continue. It shouldn't have kicked you out. It's not sharing it. Hold on. Hold on. Are you hearing it now?
What is not one of the 3 major fingerprint pattern types? Time's almost up.
I didn't reshare it. That's what happened. Or I didn't add it back, I should say.
Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, come with me.
Oh no. Oh no.
Now we learn obedience. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. Go! Most of the exciting stuff is happening on the controllers right now. So, you know. Almost out of rules time.
I keep putting the right answer and it's freezing me.
Aw, you tried so hard to follow the rules, which was like super cute, but it just wasn't
Oh well. Oh! Miss Jessica came back.
We're here. The final round is close. Next question. Which artist's tool did Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore make sexy in Ghost? Who picked this? I don't like seeing that. Let's try another one. Which member of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is the sporty one?
I don't know. Never saw it.
Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. This one lets you protect yourself with a password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, you die. Come on. Couldn't think of one? I'll enter one for you. How about one that rhymes with fart? It actually is fart, by the way. Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. Don't be greedy about what letters you figured out. Let everyone know. I hope you do a better job with your bank account password. Whoa, you all died too easy, but I still need someone alive, so... It's kind of arbitrary, but you had the most money. Anywho, the time has come.
Miss Justice came back to life.
Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Walking Dead characters. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Plot twist, all the ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Yikes, there's a ghost right behind you. Picasso paintings. Roman numerals. That one was too easy. You stole some yummy life force. Don't fall behind. It's only darkness. Muscles in the human body. Time is almost up. Vortex skins.
Don't have a clue.
Time is almost up. Ugh, thank God it gets harder questions. Next question. Movies based on comic books.
I kind of took your life from you there. I'm sorry.
Volcanoes. He's almost up. I'm going too easy on you. Another high force swap.
Uh-oh, Miss Justice, you're back.
You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Miss Justice came back from behind. Okie dokie. There we go. It disconnected that and it took it away. Oh. Yeah, no. If anybody sees a game they might be interested in playing, please let me know at any time. Here are the games once again. Wish it would let me show them all at one time, but it doesn't. Patiently Stupid? Which one is that one? Oh, right here in the middle. I've never played this one, so I have no idea how it goes. Jackbox.tv is the website. The room code is YZYV. I made sure I shared sound this time.
Toasted everything bagel for Joseph. Toasted everything bagel for Joseph.
We'll play that one next. There's a couple ones. The joke one, or there is the Quiplash.
I'm going on break for 5 minutes. During that time, there are no rules. You may steal as many biscotta as you can carry.
Jennifer, are you playing? Oh, you're in, Junie. Never mind. Miss Justice, are you playing?
Double shot espresso for Karen.
It's pronounced espresso.
Get out of my sight.
Oh, Miss Justice is in. And since I only see 4 in the chat, 4 people with us on the live, 5 people. The 5th person just walked in. You're welcome to join us. We're playing games on Jackbox.tv tonight. And it is Jackbox.tv website, and the room code is YZYV. You can see it right here on the screen. Type that in as the room code, and you'll be able to join us. We can have up to 4 more players. I see more people are coming in.
I have a mint tea that's half full for the optimist, a half empty mocha latte for the pessimist, and a blueberry scone representing isolation for the surrealist.
Garage sale, but we're keeping the house.
Espresso for Keith. Espresso for Keith.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else joining. If you are going to join, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to hit start the game in just a second.
I've got a shot of rye whiskey for Roscoe. I didn't even know we sold that. A shot of rye whiskey for Roscoe. It's served in the dirtiest glass we could find.
Okay. Did I not say it right? YZYV? Is that where you guys typed it in wrong?
We got a bagel with lock spread for Ryan, bagel with lock spread for Ryan.
All right, guys, I'm going to hit everybody's in so we can begin.
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife,
Lena. And together, we are about to change your lives.
That's right, Lena. Right now, I'm looking at 4 lucky people on a rocket ship to riches.
Great. So now that the doors are securely locked, let's get down to brass tacks. How are we going to make you rich?
Simple, by unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors are securely locked. Kicking them can only injure you.
Now every Everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
That's right, Lena. And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do something we call market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila, you've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
If somebody wants to participate, they can still go ahead and participate in the audience. You can join the still by go to jackbox.tv, heading the room code YZYV. Oh, I don't know. Oh no.
No hurry, but that's half your time.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve. We're halfway there. Quit dawdling. Time's almost up.
Fantastic. Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is the pivotal moment where you bring your designs to life using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And don't be afraid to use a little color while you're at it. That's half your time.
You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Oh no.
Something that would make Thomas Edison climb out of his grave and shake your hand.
Let's go.
We're halfway there. Tick-tock, time's running out.
And Juniper's having problems again.
Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly, Lena. Now, let's see those inventions.
Let the masters show you how it's done. Hey, Toby, it looks like you have a problem.
You bet I do, Lena. I keep getting interrupted when I do this.
That is a problem, but I think I've got just what you need. It's just a little thing called...
That sounds like a perfect solution. What's it look like?
Glad you asked. Take a look at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. This looks great, Lena, but without a tagline, I'm afraid I just won't remember it.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
Beautiful!
We have witnessed pure genius. And that's how it's done, everybody.
Okay.
I regret that I never did this.
Well, I've got the fix. I'd like to call it...
I'm excited already. Let's see it.
Take a gander. That'll catch your eye.
Now wrap it up with a tagline.
Get ready.
And scene. Every single day, I'm losing this.
Well, I've got the fix. It's called...
Oh boy.
Show me those sweet art skills.
Well, looky here.
It's perfect.
And scene.
I get it. I get it.
I need to reuse this over and over and over.
Well, I've got a solution. It's simply called...
I'm geeking out. Let's see it.
Let me show you.
That looks great. Tagline time.
Then take a gander here. And that's how it's done, everybody.
Oh no.
Great job, everyone. Now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on.
Now let's make some money. That's half your time.
Let's get a move on. Time's almost up.
Oh no. Juniper and Miss Justice.
Great. Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash.
Let's see how you did.
So sad. Way to go!
Sorry, Charlie. Oh, too bad. Okay, that's it. Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems, you'll all tackle the same problem. Oh.
We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck. And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve.
Juniper.
Good choice. Okay, you know what's next. Let's draw. We're halfway home.
Waiting for Juniper again.
Okay, let's make those titles and taglines.
We're halfway home. Okay, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back.
I just wish I could live like this.
Well, I've got a solution. Just call it.
Okay, I'm hooked.
Ready? Take a look. Pretty cool, huh?
I just want this to be over, so show me that tagline.
Here it is.
And scene. I just wish I could live like this.
That's going around, but there's a solution. I call it.
I'm with you. Let's see it.
Take a look.
That's a humdinger. All it's missing is a tagline.
Here we go. And that's how it's done, everybody.
I just wish I could live like this.
Well, I've got the solution. It's simply called.
Make my eye holes happy already.
Well, take a look, silly.
Neato mosquito. Let's bring it home with a tagline.
Ready, Freddy? And scene.
Oh, Juniper and I had the same idea.
I just wish I could live like this.
Well, I've got you covered. I'd like to call it.
Art me up already.
Take a look-see. That toes.
Now slap a tagline on it.
Well, you're in luck.
And scene.
Wow. Okay.
All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck. That's how it's done.
So sad. Way to go.
There you go. That's it.
Juniper and Carter tied.
Congratulations, you clearly have the gift of invention.
Now for some bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Patently stupid, that's what they say. If you've got an idea, hey, just tell us today. People have problems, but what can you do?
Okay, kind of shocking there. The three of us were very like-minded.
And that's money for
No,
you.
not really.
Put on your thinking cap, grab a pen, and make a design. Give your invention a name and write out your tagline.
Okie dokie. Not a bad game. Not a bad game there. Yeah, that was fun. That was actually fun. So, Miss Justice said she wants the one where you make stuff up. I was make stuff up, but I think she was referring to this game as well. Let's try this game. Quiplash. Jackbox.tv is the website. Room code is KVWY. KVWY. Carrie, myself and Juniper is in. Strawberries from a farm are usually way bigger than what you get in the supermarket. There's Miss Justice. I think this might be the last game for the night because I have that 2-hour time limit. It just warned me I have 30 minutes to go. So I think we're going to be this will be the last one tonight.
Welcome to Quiplash. If you experience any dizziness while playing, you probably won't do very well. Just a friendly reminder, any player caught using quip-enhancing drugs will receive an asterisk next to their record.
And just making sure everybody
Time
can hear
for
it,
round
right?
1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go!
Waiting for Juniper and Miss Justice.
Okay, here we go. The first prompt is the name of a lingerie store for bears. Okay, pick your favorite and vote.
Good answers.
Next in line, a terrible name for a hotel, the Blank Inn. Vote on your devices. Next, what's the worst way to spend Leap Day? Time to vote. Next one, a terrible reply to the text, "You up?" Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead.
Oh no.
Now for round two. Double the points and bonuses, double the excitement. All right, let's get to it. Prompt number 1 is a line you'd see on the Wolfman's online dating profile. Okay, pick your favorite. Next on the list, if you pull your uncle's finger, he parts. If you push it, he blank. Vote now.
Yeah. Goodness. I can't type tonight.
Next in the hopper, the worst part about being under Dracula's thrall is that he's always making you blank. And vote. Your next prompt is, your secret recipe for applesauce is to simply blank. Okay, vote. That's all for round 2. Light up that scoreboard. We've made it to round 3, the last lash. Focus up because you're all answering the same prompt. Write a quip using these word lash rules.
Waiting for Juniper and Miss Justice.
Let's see the responses. You get 2 medals to award this time. Give out your gold and silver medals now.
I'm sorry, Juniper.
Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Here's the silver. And now the gold. Let's sell off those medals for points. And we're finished. Show me those final scores.
Okie dokie. Okay, so that's kind of how game nights are going to go. Except, like I said, once I get that 2 hour time limit done away with, we'll be able to play longer. As more people realize these out of jokes are actually pretty, these games are pretty good to play, fun to play. Hopefully, it'll grow some as well. Excuse me. But they're pretty good games. They're just fun, goofy games to play. Our regulars are here, so or my mods and Juniper, of course, is here. You guys know what I was saying at the beginning about the other side of me. So if I put up something goofy like a game night, it's going to be a hodgepodge kind of night where you never know what's going to happen. If somebody comes in and has a real life drama issue, or there's something going on where you never know. Like I was saying earlier, sometimes I come up with predictions of things, or I can sense things going on, or know things that I have no clue or know how of knowing, type of deal. I was telling Cosplay, and I was telling Carrie, just to give you an idea what I'm talking about what I think is going to happen this winter, weather-wise. And somebody came out with a forecast after I said it, and it pretty much lines up exactly what I say, with it being the El Nino year. I say basically East Coast, Northeast specifically, is going to be a nor'easter kind of year. I apologize, Juniper. I know Philadelphia area does not like that word, nor'easter kind of year. For where I live in the mountains, we actually have potential of getting a lot of snow, I think. West Coast, I see it being wet, but not like horribly stormy. It's going to be, I think, warm, but not like above average warm. It's going to be about average. This is oh, I saw the forecast, and I think Miss Justice. I'm sorry, Carrie saw it as well. It's Ryan Hall put it out. He was saying something about the worst El Nino year since like 1950. So that should tell you something about what's going to happen. It's going to be nasty winter. I think it's going to be early, though. I really do think it's going to be early, like starting after Thanksgiving early. Or right about Thanksgiving, I'll put it that way. It'll start right around Thanksgiving, and then it will, but it will also, I want to say it's not even going to last till February or mid-February at the worst. I think it's going to be like that 3-month period this year. Four months, sorry. That mid-November to mid-February type of timeline. It's going to be early, and it's going to be wicked, and then it's going to be mild afterward that. As far as the East Coast goes, the West Coast, honestly, I really didn't put a whole lot of thought into it. I think like Southern California, it's going to be stormy, but not like but it's going to be about average. It's not going to be like anything huge or earth shattering. Miss Justice, you were asking me earlier about earthquakes. If you remember back, I said I worried about an earthquake off the West Coast, and it was but I said it was going to be off the West Coast, somewhere off of like the Oregon, Washington coast. And I was really worried about it being like a tsunami, I think I said. And then it turns out that the volcano in Russia erupted just a few weeks later. But as far as like California right now, I think you're okay. Yeah, I'm pretty confident you're okay right now. When it comes to earthquake, I always say watch like the opposite, the eastern, like Japan, and watch out for South America to have just recently. I was saying I was worrying about the fault line that nobody knows about being one coming out of South Carolina up into my area and then over towards the west side of Tennessee. I was worried about that one, and then turned around. I think it was Cuba or Haiti had one wicked bad. So, like I said, like I was saying, I'm really bad at telling where, but sometimes I can say I have a feeling something's going to happen. I unplugged my microphone is what I did. I really did. I unplugged my microphone there for a moment. As far as earthquakes, I'm not quite geographically good at saying them. So I try not to say where, or I'm going to try not to say where, but I'll keep it broad in general. So on my game nights, you never know what's going to happen. Somebody may come up and say, they have, if I know something about this, that, and the other, we may switch gears. It will not be anything about true crime whatsoever, though. So, and we all have our own special gifts, our own special ways of knowing things that, yeah, Juniper, I know. I was living in South Jersey when there was the town I was living in at the time had a tree lighting for Christmas. So it was somewhere around Thanksgiving, and there was an earthquake. We're all standing out in the middle of the street watching them light the tree, and it was an earthquake. So, yeah. It does happen on the East Coast of the U.S., but it's not as common as, like, say, the West Coast, Alaska, that area. I still... That is true, Juniper. I still am worried about, like, Mount Rainier. What's the other one that's in Washington? There's like 4 or 5 volcanoes in one area. One went up in like the 70s, 80s, something like that. I'd still keep an eye on them because I keep hearing things about um, the lava tables are getting really, really built up. But that's just based on what other people are saying. I don't feel like it's an imminent thing. I'm just saying I'd keep an eye on earthquake activity start happening. I think there has been activity happening. Yes, Miss Justice. There, that's it. Um, so, like I said, I just keep an eye on them. I don't think it's like anything imminent going to happen, though. Yeah. Um, is there anything else I want to say tonight? So I apologize. I was on the 4th and it took 2 weeks to come back. It will not be 2 weeks again till I come back. Um, it just took a little bit of time to just took a little bit of time for me to get things organized and get a few things fixed and that I had to get fixed. And please don't ask me about what happened this weekend making repairs. Because if you had heard, I bought a used trailer that needed it's a fixer up type of deal. The bones are in good shape, but it needs a few things being fixed. And yeah, Carrie knows about that. I told her, but don't ask me, please. Don't ask. So yeah, my health is doing good. The like I said last time, my blood sugar is staying between like 80 and 120. Which is like a great target range to be. Better than being up in 320 range. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and leave tonight with my normal closing. No, I have not, Miss Justice. They have me on metformin. Metformin, when your body's not producing enough insulin, it's a hormone that it will actually trigger your body to produce more insulin. So, with it staying between that 80 120-ish range, I'm very happy with it right now. Besides, I've made a lot of diet choice changes that I'm sticking with. It's the combination's really helping. No, believe it or not, I'm not. I'm drinking less than what I was before. Like I would literally drink like a gallon of water, or at least a half a gallon of water, and like have 6 sodas in a day. And I'm not drinking that much. I'm very happy with it. All right, before I do get cut off here, I'm going to say thank you for all for coming out. I appreciate you doing so. I'm getting close to that, Miss Justice, and I got diagnosed in the beginning of May. So metformin is actually helping me lose weight, to be honest, and changing my diet. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and say it's almost 10:30 at night my time. Do you know where your kids are? If you do, give them a hug, send them a text, call them. Let them know that even if you're not there with them, that you're always there for them. 'Cause you never know when that may make a difference in somebody's day. Everybody have a good night. I will be back soon. Watch for a notification, of course. If you haven't hit that subscribe button and make sure notifications on, I'd appreciate you hitting a thumbs up, of course. But that's not what motivates me or us here. We care about when we having fun on game nights and telling the truth when it comes to missing kids that we often talk about. With that said, have a good night, everybody. I'm out.